All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we are here with episode 4 of the day 1 starting tutorial for Raid Shadow Legends. So let's take a look and see what we need to do. We just got War Maiden. So here she is, looking all pretty, level 3. As of right now, missions, we need to beat stage 4 or higher of the Minotaur's Labyrinth. So let's go to stage 4. Let's get that up. We are going to bring in the heroes only that we want. So we're going to only keep the 3 that we have. We have Kale 2 5-star. If this is your first video you're watching, you should go back and watch the other ones. Basically, we're doing all this in about 4 or 5 hours total to get ourselves set up for the game. We've already got 3 of the heroes that we are looking to get. We could have gone back and gotten a 4th at this point, but we're waiting because she's not important until after we finalize our 4-hero team. The next one will be coming up as soon as we get to it in the quests. So we're going to keep doing the quests, and then eventually we will get our 4th hero, and you will have your full setup for Raid to start. Now, in all these fights, Kale's pretty strong at this point. He's 5-star, and he's got his 5-star awakening. Not awakening. Ascension, whatever the hell it is. His stars. So he's good to go. All right. We can make him better, obviously, when we get the rings and all that crap. But you know what? Right now, all right, the only thing that matters is that Kale's strong. So putting Spirit Host in the lead for pretty much everything at this point that's it. Like, you're just going to leave her in the lead. You're going to get 10% increase to speed on every single hero on your team. Totally worth it. Now, unfortunately, we can't do multi-battle on Minotaur, so that sucks. But it means we have to do it a couple times. That's what it means. That's all it means. There you go. Replay. We have to do this, 4 times, I think. Luckily, we're strong enough to not have to deal with it. If you've been watching, if you've been watching since the last videos, you'll know that we do not have the best gear in the world. We are using pretty standardly crappy gear. We got lucky on, I think, 1 or 2 pieces of gear, and that's it. Everything else we've gotten has been complete trash. And yeah, so we don't have a crit rate glove on Kale yet. We don't have. We did get a speed boot, which I think was from the main event that everyone gets. So I think you all get that. But yeah, we got a speed lifesteal boot. That's about the only thing that has gone our way. And funny enough, that's probably the best thing that could have gone our way, because we need speed. Speed is all we need. I feel the need for speed. All right, so these guys are getting murderized. So we have to do one more fight after this. Luckily, it goes by pretty quickly. I think we're going to be able to do this video pretty quick. Hoping, so far every video has been an hour. So it's been an hour basically per hero. If we're following the quest. If you just want to get the heroes, you can probably do it in the first hour. But the quests are giving us gear and things that are going to help us out in the long run. So yeah, it's better to just do the quests, since it's going to help you get through everything quicker. Replay one more time. And this is also going to help get you some masteries, because we have to unlock another mastery for someone, which is why in the beginning we only upgraded Kale's crit rate. That was it. We didn't touch any other masteries. We're going to be buying his masteries anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But we used it on him just because. We're going to use it on him again, and it's going to be dumb. But you know what? So what? You doing a few masteries isn't going to matter in the long term. We're just talking about getting through the first day, and that's really it, and making sure your team is set up to move, and that's it. That's all you care about. So there you go. Everyone's dead. Let's go back to the town and finish this quest. So now that's done. All right, done. Unlock another mastery for a champion. Let's go to Kale. Masteries. Here we go. Actually, yeah, we can unlock the accuracy. Unlock, sure, why not? Done. Close that. We got this. We finished that. Win 5 artifacts from Ice Golem's Peak. Go. All right, so basically this we could use to move forward. I'm not gonna. We're gonna stay on stage 2. We're gonna take her out. We're gonna bring War Maiden in, Super Raid, and there you go. So we got to do this about 3 times, unless we get unlucky and pull a bunch of crap. We don't really care about pulling gear from these dungeons yet. That'll be all the cleanup in the final video for this series. I'm going to show you. That'll be something I'll do a little bit later, because I don't have to do that in a rush. But yeah, we're going to go back and basically touch up the team once we finally have it. So this will be the final video of the saga, so to speak, in order to get through your normal mode first day, and that way you'll be set up to have a great team. And then we'll do the cleanup at the end. Like, we'll do a 5th video where I basically just kind of show you some of the stuff that we're going to do to fix the team, to make sure that it's got the right setup, that the tuning is okay, things like that. The little stuff. We may be able to speed tune this team a little bit in this video, depending on how it goes, but we'll see. So there we go. We got 2 pieces of gear. We'll get 2 more. As long as we don't have to, as long as we don't have to move forward in dungeons, which I don't think we do, then this should be fine. And it's going to be fine either way. I'm not worried about any of the dungeons up to, honestly, probably 5 to 8 we could probably do at this point, with Kale being where he is. And all we need is a little bit more. We could farm Spider right now on stage 1 if we wanted to, and just get some accessories if we really cared that much, but it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. There's no point wasting our time in dungeons that aren't going to help us. So we don't want to waste experience. I mean, we don't want to waste the energy on things like that. All right, so one more fight, and we finish this quest. Luckily, we were able to do these pretty quickly. Like I said, none of this is important. If you want to move forward in the dungeons while you're doing these, you're more than welcome to do that. We're not doing it just for speed's sake, because I don't want to make this video 3 hours long, but yeah, because the fights will take longer when you start moving into the higher dungeons. All right. So far, this has been a pretty standard run. I mean, I'm not getting anything amazing, and I'm not having the worst luck ever, but I'm definitely having some good time luck as far as finishing things and getting them quickly. There's been times where it took me days to get some of these heroes because I just wouldn't drop. So there we go. Quest complete. Boom. Look at that. We're just blowing through these quests. It's the arena quests that suck. Claim, upgrade 2 champions to level 40. So now we have to do that. Go. Champion. So she is now able to be upgraded to 40. So we're just going to max her right now. Sure. Done. All right. We're going to waste things. It doesn't really matter so much. Equip 2 champions with 6 artifacts of level 12 or higher. All right, so let's go do that. So now he's got all 12, right? So now Spirit Host can go to 12 too. So now we'll upgrade this to 12. Once again, we're pretty much wasting our silver, but you know what? It's going to make it so that you can beat things easier, right? 12. Anything we can do to make life easier. And this is going to keep Spirit Host alive longer. So I'm down. Hopefully we can switch out some of her gear later on for some speed stuff and get the correct setup for these heroes. But right now, it just kind of is what it is. There we go. All 12. I forgot we already had a couple pieces to 12. So there we go. Done. And then we got to clear stage 7 of Godfrey's Crossing. So we're here already. So let's go in. We've got our main team. We've got our hero that we're leveling. Let's do it. So now this is the point where we just basically start killing stuff. Luckily, everybody here is pretty good. I don't have to worry about any other team member that we're bringing in because we are basically working our way towards that last one. The next area of this is going to be a little rough just because of the affinity. So the affinity is going to be what kind of messes with us. I think this one can be tough if you're really slacking, or if you didn't do what I did with Kale and you're kind of just holding out on it. Yeah, you might have some trouble here, but otherwise you shouldn't have any issues here, literally with just Spirit Host and with Kale. There should be 0 problems, even if you have the worst gear ever. Like I said, even on Spirit Host, she's built like a tank right now. That's it. She's not doing what she's supposed to be doing right now. Her main thing is that we want her to kind of be a tank also, get her shield set so that she can help Kale stay alive in case there's enemies that are attacking him in the first round. It basically gives him a little bit of a shield every single round to kind of keep him from dying, which is why we put the shield set on her, which is more important than speed in the beginning, just so we're clear. And then the speed stuff, she's supposed to go first. She's supposed to be first to increase her attack and everyone else's attack by 50%. And then basically we get War Maiden to go second and then Kale to go third because War Maiden can do defense down. See? So right now we're not even in order and we're not having a problem. All right. Once we get them in order, it's even more crazy damage, especially if we get some crit rate on these guys and they start doing real damage. Yeah, you're going to start seeing, 20 to 30K hits rather than, these 10 and 15 and 8,000 hits. You're going to start seeing much better usage of your team. Look at that. 16K he's doing right there. We basically can one-shot most, right now, if we speed tuned our team, we could one-shot most waves. Literally any wave. Doesn't matter it didn't matter if it was the wrong affinity, anything like that. One shot, the whole wave. And that's kind of where we want to be by the end of this. At least in normal. After that, it's just upgrading the things that you currently have. Done. All right, we're at the boss. No, we're not at the boss. We got one more fight. Isn't it funny how fast these fights go? You guys have been with, if you've been watching since the first video, you've been with me for 3.5 hours. Well, not really. Yeah, really. No, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Because every episode's an hour. I've been trying to keep them to an hour, and it just happened to work that every time we get to an hour, the thing that I need to complete is done. So the first video is getting Kale ready. Second video is getting, I'm sorry, the first video is getting Kale ready and getting, actually the first video is getting Spirit Host ready. The second one's getting Kale ready. And then the last video was getting War Maiden. Now this video, we're going for the final piece of our hero puzzle. Next battle, start. Now, I think we might just speed through. We'll see. I want to see what the quests are because I don't want to miss any. I want to make sure we do all of them. It's the ones that require you to get one item from each fight. It's just annoying. It's like we don't need that stuff, bro. Now, this dragon can go unkillable. Just so you know. In case you were wondering. There is an unkillable aspect here. See, right there, 2 rounds of unkillable. And you can do the same thing we did with the last dragon on this. Just bring Kale in by himself if you're having trouble for some reason. And there you go. You just let him kill the boss by himself. All that matters. Speed, having a little bit of speed on Kale and building him up to 50 is all you need to make that an easy fight. There we go. And we got another book. That's good. We can upgrade another skill. I have the hiccups, man. There we go. Defeat 35 champions in the... Of course, that's what the next one is. You jerks. All right. What are we doing? We are going to... Oh, we'll summon this. What is this? What do we got? Anything good? Marquis is really good, actually. I actually would keep her. Close this. All right. So let's see. Heroes. What do we want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? We got to defeat enemy. I don't want to do this. Actually, I think we got... Hold on a second. Champion. He has a ring he can use? Oh, I'm about to say, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense at all. All right, so we got to get her to 4-star too, so we can get that ring on her. All right, let's go into the arena. It's annoying, but we have to do it. It is annoying. All right, 4 enemies. We're going to take you out. We're going to bring you in. We'll put you there. Sure. Let's see if we have what it takes to win. We have 50% attack now, so that's good. See that? That was nice. Perfect. Oh, so bad. That is not goodies. Oh, please kill. Yeah, but they kill Spirit Host. Perfect. That was exactly what we wanted. All right, that was 4 heroes, right? Good. This one looks a little easy. Let's do that one. We need to kill 35, right? So this will be 8. As long as we win. So yeah, this is all our turn. Our turn order is all jacked out right now. All right, so that's 8 heroes. Let's do this one. Wow, someone's actually using her in the arena. That's crazy. Why would you do that? Everyone's defense is now down. Bad idea. You're dead. Oh. Yeah, don't. If you have her, don't use her in the arena. She is garbage. Garbage hero, garbage in, garbage out. Look at that. The only reason that hero is going to win is if you have the worst team that you're fighting. This one looks a little fun. We got Jailer, Ogre and Jailer in there. We got Gator. I like this. What was that Scythy or something like that? Stupid lizard. I forgot his name. I just know he has a really pretty tail. It's really blue. All right, so that was 16, right? That was 4 fights. We're trying to blow through this as quickly as we can. Yep. I'm glad they gave us all those arena tokens. Jesus, it's really helping us now to beat these quests. All right, so this is a weird one. Pause that. We don't want to be stupid here. So basically, we want to kill him first. All right. This is one of those situations where not doing things the right way is going to end up hurting us. All right, so he's got defense down. We're going to do a heal. We want to kill this guy. All right, so he's poisoned. She's going to revive, of course. So now we're going to do attack up and then hopefully kill this guy. All right, he's dead. So now this guy can revive. So now if you kill him last, all right, what ends up happening is you get a problem. So we're just going to put it back on auto now. Hopefully they kill him. There you go. I want to make sure that we're doing it right. All right, so now we can kill these guys. These are, oh wow, they got a strong boy here. This could be a rough one. Or it could be not a rough one. Oh, maybe it will be still. He's still alive. There you go. Not much longer. That was easy enough. All right, kill this one. I thought that was going to be much harder. But yeah, we're not even set up yet. We're just kind of moving it and we're moving it and grooving it. That's it. That's all we're doing right now. Following the quests, making sure that we can beat things, and that's it. It's all we care about right now. Sure, let's do this one. I like a good hell freak, whatever her name is. Hell face. Dingle fart. Peanut butter. Assberry. I'm just making up names now. It's like, yeah. Totally her name. Come on, man. Oh, we're getting murdered with her healing. Of course he did that. You stupid. Are you gonna be a problem here, Elhain? Are we gonna have a problem? We're not gonna have a problem. We're good. No problems. Everyone's dead. As long as they die, we're good. Oh, look at this guy trying to be a tricky with these stupid dogs. We're gonna do you. This is gonna be a tough one. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. This could end poorly. This is all going to depend on whether or not they're good at what they do. If they're not good at what they do, then it's not going to be a problem. All right, we got recalls. I don't know what that guy's doing, but he's dead. So now we can't get defense down. But the goal here is not to have defense down, but to kill everyone. So do we really care about that? She actually hits like a truck if you work it out. Oh, please kill him. Thank you. All right, so now don't kill my Kale, bro. Kale's got things to do later. All right, so there we go. Close this. All right. Arena mission done. That was quicker than I anticipated. All right. Oh, close this. There we go. Claim. Deal 500,000 damage to the Demon Lord. Go. Do we have a key? 13 hours. How many? 5 hours. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend 100 gems, and we're going to go in here, and we're going to battle. So we're going to bring you out, and we're going to bring her in. All right, so now we have a team. So let's start. So we just need to do 500,000 damage. Now, I wouldn't recommend that you do what I just did and spend 100 gems, but once again, we don't give a crap. This is a throwaway account. We're just going to do it to make it quicker. And in the grand scheme of things, you know what? 100 gems is garbage. So whatever. So now we've got the team ready. Hopefully they can do their 500K, which I can't imagine not doing, considering we were already pretty much doing that before. We were doing between 8 and 1 million with all the poisons from Kale. So unless the world hates me, we should be fine. War Maiden's not going to really add anything to this fight right now. I mean, she can poison, but she's not going to live long enough to really do a lot of poison, so it really won't matter. See, she's already dead. So, oh well for her. Too bad, so sad, yo dad. I think that Kale's going to do more than enough here. He's been pushing it. He's been pushing these the power, so we should be okay. Killing it softly with his song. All right, those poisons. Next poison should be more than enough to hit us at the 500K mark. Boom, done, and there you go. 500K, mission accomplished. This is why Kale is so good. He gets us through this fight. I had fights where literally we got to this mission because I wasn't using Kale, and we were doing like 120,000 damage. Like nowhere near the damage we're doing right now. Zero ways near this. 830. Say that? Not bad. 800 every time. I'll take it. Skip. There you go. Quest completed. Let's go. Grab that. All right. Win 1 Frost or Lifesteal artifact from the Dragon's Lair stage 3 or higher. So now we have to do fights here. So we got to take you out and put you in and start. The goal here is to get the 300 gems for beating the missions. That's like the end game goal here. How much time have we been wasting here? 20 minutes. That's fine. More than enough time to get through what we need to get through, I think. I'm not hopeful. I'm almost positive we can do it. We only have to do 2 more areas and then maybe like what, 10 quests, something like that? I don't even know. And these are all joke quests anyway, so we're good. And we only need to get a frost piece from the actual thing, which could be, like, once again, luck could be off our side. There we go. Next fight, start. We can just finish these things fast and get out of here. This is why I said, I'm like, sometimes it doesn't even matter if you want to move ahead in the dungeons. Just wait. Like, don't try to push things. Don't try to go farm a bunch of crap gear. Like, oh, I want to farm 3-star gear. Like, why? It's like, don't do it. Do not farm crap gear. It's not worth your time or your energy or your life. Boom, boom. Frost or lifesteal, it said, right? So we have to hope that, oh, he's dead in 3 seconds. Perfect timing. Look at that. We got a frost set. Exactly what we needed from that quest. See, sometimes it works out. All right, there we go. We got a bunch of frost gear. Clear stage 7 on the hollowed halls. There we go. We're going back in. All right, we'll bring these guys in. And War Maiden. Now, this would be a good time to kind of build up War Maiden a little bit if you're having trouble, because these fights can be hard, and War Maiden is a good affinity for this fight. But if she's low power, then she might not help you as much. But once again, Kale's pretty strong. So do we really care? Not really. I mean, like I said, Kale and Spirit Host can farm this whole thing now. They might have a moment of problem here and there, like if something just goes wrong or something like that, but I'm not worried about it. They can farm everything here by themselves. And the fact that we have a 50% up attack also helps, because that at least makes, War Maiden a little bit stronger. That shield, man. See what I mean? This is why I put the shield set on her. I was like, the shield set is so much more important than her being first in the beginning of the game. All right, once you start moving forward, yeah, you want her to go first, but it don't matter. It literally matters not. It matters not. It matters not. Good sir. There is nothing that you need in this game other than what they give you. I'm just, honestly, I'm really curious to see how many people are going to watch this and be like, how the fudge did you build and set up an entire team in 4 hours? In the first day of playing. So yeah, this is fun, right? But you guys got to see it right from the beginning. So there was no cutoff. I've been doing this for 4 hours today. Literally, we've done this all in one day because unfortunately I have work, so I can't spend all week doing this. All right, so there we go. Boom. Keep going. I don't think there's gonna be a problem here. We might even just go all the way through just to get the campaign part out of the way, because that's the slow part. I don't think there's any other, because then we can get our final hero too, which is what I really want. These fights suck though. They're really slow. Even with a strong Kale, these fights suck. Like, really hard suck. Luckily, we're getting War Maiden leveled up while we do this. And hopefully we can get our next hero leveled as well. It's funny when they have low health, how like half their bar is shield. Yeah, we don't care if you die. It's fine. Oh, there you go. Stupid lady. Why would you attack her? Stupid. You big dumb. Oh, there we go. Kale's got his attack up now. It's all over. Are you going to freeze her? No? It doesn't matter. Kale took care of it. We good. He's taking care of everything. That bastard. 4 minutes. Imagine we did like a 4-minute setup. Like, here you go. In 4 minutes, you've got the strongest Kale in the world. We did do that pretty fast, though. I have to give it that. This is the fastest I've ever done this. Like, I usually take like a day or two to do everything we just did in 4 hours. Well, 3.5 hours as of this point of the video, but we're talking in total. So yeah, it's this is the fastest I've ever done it. So yeah, now hopefully if this is like a good setup, then maybe the next time they have those speed runs where everyone starts and sees who can get the furthest with their new account. Maybe people will use my strats. Like, oh wait, look what he did in 4 hours. All right, next. There's never a problem. Like it's funny because I've watched a couple of those not speed run, but like the challenge where everybody starts over and every year, and it's funny how many people really skip over the missions, and I'm just like, why would you do that? Like they're just going for farming speed gear, and I'm like, that doesn't help you. Like the speed gear you're farming is garbage. Like even you would have to start farming in at least 4-star for it to matter. And then it matters. Like then you can start farming it. But yeah, if you're farming on normal, yeah, you got some problems. You didn't follow the missions. Like just do the missions. You don't need to farm gear once. Well, except for that crit one, I tried to farm a crit glove, but it's a 2-star, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave it. There's no point. It's gonna be garbage. If it was 3-star, I would have probably done it, but otherwise, now I'm good. All right, one more level after this, and we got the boss. The boss is the hardest part of this, which is not an uncommon thing. So yeah, I get it. It's the hardest part. But this specific boss, if you don't level up as hard as we did, it definitely will take a toll on you because the boss actually will wreck Kale. And I mean destroy him if he doesn't have the shield and lifesteal. He will go down in history as dead. So don't waste time on these other heroes. Like I said, just stick with these two. You can level these guys up to 30. That's totally fine. If you got extra pieces, I wouldn't waste them so far. I would say at best get War Maiden and our next hero to 40 first when you start moving into the next area. Other than that, you don't really need to worry about anyone else. Just get Kale to 6-star after that. There you go. Boss time. Getting Kale to 6-star is literally the only thing that matters. And that's the only thing that we're not going to really show on camera. And that's basically because it's just a lot of farming. Like that's all it is. You're just leveling up heroes and it's really goddamn boring. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna do a whole video on that. So if you want a 6-star Kale, you've got, people say they can do it in 24 hours. Well, I got you to 50 with a full team in 4 hours, right? So you can figure out the rest. You can figure all that out on your own, guys. All right. We did the hard part for you. So that's this. Smack them in the face. But at least now you know how they got a Kale to 6-star in one day. It's that they didn't care about farming things and trying to get stuff. They just built the heroes that mattered. And that's it. You build one hero that's strong and one that can heal himself up. See what I mean? Look at this. He's getting wrecked already. He's got to get that 4 hit off because there you go. See, that's the one that we needed. Luckily, Spirit Host is the right affinity. So even if Kale dies, it didn't matter. I told you that boss was tough. All right, there you go. What do we get? Any speed? Oh, speed. And speed. Perfect. It's exactly what we want. All right, stage selection. What do we got? Anything good here? Anything good? We got some money. We got some gems. All right, good for us. Let's get in here. Well, every time I have to do it. It's important. War Maiden. All right, we'll bring you there. Start. All right, so we're in stage 12, and we are now 3 hours and 29 minutes. So it took us 3 hours and 29 minutes to get to this point. Now, obviously, there's ways to do this fast, like just to get through campaign. I get it, but we're talking about a full team setup and getting everything ready. Now, we don't need her technically, but we're going to keep her for now. We're going to hope that we get Diabolist in one of these fights because she's the next piece of the puzzle, is what she is. And these poisons can mess with us, so we got to be careful with that. There you go. Next one. Luckily, this is where you're going to be farming. So when you're leveling up your heroes and building up your team, you will be farming here anyway. So what I'm going to say is don't worry about it if you didn't get her from just running this. It's fine. You will get hundreds of her. All right. She will be the first hero that you max her skills out besides Kale. And that's because she's stupid easy to get to match. Because this is the best place to level. This is literally the best place to level your heroes. It's the best place to get silver. It's the best place to get everything is this area. So yeah, you will be getting tons of her. You will also be getting a lot of my favorite Houndspawn character, who is awesome if you watch my other accounts. Yeah, you'll see that it's crazy how good Houndspawn is. Bro hits like a truck if you have the other doggo. So yeah, I would highly recommend keeping him if you get him. But in the beginning, yeah, don't worry about it. I wouldn't build him like immediately. Just put him in the vault for once, and then use the rest of the copies to feed these guys. You're going to want to feed these guys up to 50 and 60 first, and then maybe start worrying about Houndspawn, because you're going to be farming this for the rest of your life. So you're going to get plenty and plenty of Houndspawns. So don't fret if you think you're not going to. Look at that, smacked right in the face. Now we might come across some problems in these fights. There's situations that could happen. We could get bombs at the wrong time and then get extra turns that aren't supposed to go off when someone gets stunned. Like, there's all kinds of crap that can happen in these fights that could cause some issues. Am I worried about it? Not really. I mean, even if it does happen and you die, more than likely you can just restart and manual it, and you'll be able to do it perfectly. I mean, if you end up farming masteries, even better. But yeah, we're not going to be doing that. We ain't doing that crap. We don't want to do none of that. This is going to be the 4-hour setup. I love it. I'm very excited about this. Boom. One more. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I know you guys have been waiting. You're waiting for the final chapter. You want to know what happens next. Well, guess what? Imagine I just turned it off right now. Here's the secret. And then I just turned the camera off, and that's the end of the series. It's like, now you know what to do. And don't forget to... Imagine. That's the worst. I feel like that would make people hate me. I would hate that if I was like, oh, wow, I just watched it for 3 hours, and he's like, oh, here's the biggest secret to raid, and then just turns the camera off. I keep thinking that we're done. Like, that's the end of the fight. There's my Diablos, baby. There she is. We need her. We need you, baby. Come join our team. You are our friend, our best friend, our demon lover, as they call it. No, nobody calls it that. That guy's a jerk face right here. She can sleep, everyone? No, I'm thinking someone. I'm thinking the other one. I'm thinking Banshee. That was 5, so we're on 6. One more after this. We're moving along quickly. Oh, of course they leave the one guy who can do problems. His middle name is Problems. It's Demon Problems Jerk Off. That's his name. Look at that. She's already killing things. Look at that. She's only 23, and she's already wrecking people in the face. And granted, she's dying every single fight, but who cares? We're not here to judge her, okay? We're here to tell you that she is very good at her job. And her job is dying before everyone else. Of course, they didn't freeze it. See, that's what I was saying. If everybody gets hit with all this crap at once, that could be a problem, but I'm not worried about it. Now, we could auto the final fight. I could do that. I don't know if I want to. No, YOLO. YOLO. We'll auto it. Because sometimes you have to kind of keep it. I don't think it's going to matter. Unless they kill Kale. Unless he kills Kale with that stupid hit, it shouldn't matter too much. I mean, War Maiden's going out. We knew that was happening. We knew War Maiden was dead. See, now here's the part where I would have stopped it right there, because we don't want that to happen. All right, they're going to try and kill the ads, which is good, I guess. Even though she missed. And there goes Spirit Host. See what I mean? We'll see. Oh, he made it. He survived it. Crazy. All right, there you go. We're done. All done. And we get a Void Shard. Isn't that great? Survivor of Teleria badge. Who the hell cares about that? Who thought that that was something people wanted? Like, hey, don't fix the heroes that suck and give us multi-battle in Minotaur. Give me a freaking badge that I can be like, yeah, man, I beat it. All right, equip 2 attack champions with level 12 gauntlets, boots, and a chest plate with attack as their primary stats. 2 attack champions with level 12 gauntlets, boots, and chest plates. Everything that no one wants. It didn't matter. Didn't matter about the star, right? Right? The star didn't matter. No, stars for the challenges, so we're good. Champions. All right, so who has the attack? These guys have it, right? Crit rate, HP, attack. No. Who did I put it on? Did I kick them? Let's look. All right, he's not it. 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 I thought I put it on somebody. Did I put it on the dog? There we go. So now we got to upgrade. Now we got to waste a bunch of silver. There you go. Upgrade this to 12. They really do teach you the wrong way to build your heroes. Like, this is the stupidest thing, I think. The fact that this is still in here is ridiculous. That's how stupid this is. It's just a waste. All right, so we got one done. So now we can just kind of look at our heroes and see. So now he's got attack on here, speed here. Do we have a boot? Offense. I feel like I might have sold it off. I thought we had it still. Did it have to be attack chests? Oh, no, it doesn't matter. It just has to be attack. It doesn't have to be the attack set. All right, so we need attack. Who's got an attack gauntlet? Anyone? That's definitely not attack. Crit rate. All right, screw it. We're just going to do this. Remove. And remove. So now we just got to find attack stats. So we're going to do filter. Priority stats. No. Primary stat. Attack percent. All right, so here we go. We need a glove. Sure. Upgrade to 12. What a waste. This is why I said just use 1-star gear, dude. Like, you just save so much money on this crap-ass idea. And then this one, upgrade 12. You're going to have to do this again, by the way. I'm just letting you know. So there we go. Mission complete. Now we just unequip this. Remove. Remove. And then we put our gear back on. So what was it? Lifesteal, right? They both were lifesteal. Boop. There you go. Equip that. And equip this. Done. All right. Now we're back to normal, and we wasted our time and money for no reason. Upgrade. Oop. Sorry. Upgrade 4 champions to level 40. All right. So that's going to require some stuff. So upgrade rank. So basically, we are going to have to upgrade level actually first. So this one. We have, what is she, red? So we equip this. We'll give all of these up. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're not going to do that. All right, now we'll just do these. 1. Perfect. Upgrade that. Upgrade rank. Let's get rid of these schmucks. We don't care about any of these. Sure, sacrifice. Sure, upgrade. Confirm. All good. All right, so now we have her, her, and her, and now we can upgrade her. Unlock. So now these guys could be 4 stars. We need one more, though. You know what we'll do? We'll do him, upgrade level, max, upgrade rank, and then these guys. No, don't always show me anything. There you go. 3-star, done. Let's actually summon, because we need to do that for anyway. So let's do this. So times 10. Sure. There we go. We got our campaigns, our campaign heroes. This is where you're probably going to want to do this quest now. So we summon 6 common champions. We're going to have to upgrade 6 common champions to level 10. So this is where that's going to come into play when you're trying to get him to 6-star. Now that we finally have everything done, I believe we have the speed set now. So this should be the final piece of the puzzle for us. Close this. There you go. Claim. Perfect. So now we've got speed gear, champion. Now this is where I would probably look here and see which pieces we got. So now this one is HP, accuracy, we got attack, and defense. So that sucks horribly. This is garbage gear.